Can you be an orphan at 45 years of age? I don't know, but that's how I feel. Hey folks, it's Finn. Welcome back to my channel, everybody, and a very, very big welcome to anyone who is new. So today's video might be one of those where I just kind of go blur, because I want to talk about mum, and specifically about the loss of mum, because if you follow my channel, you'll know that this week marks a year since mum passed away. And it's been a really tough week, really, really has. And it's just got me thinking about a lot of things and about how much more complicated I think my own grieving process is, because I have no parents. I lost my mum last year. I lost my dad when I was 13, many years ago. And so there is no one now, no parent. And I'm finding that really, really hard to get used to. And I think that's blocking me from processing the grief of mum. I don't know, it's really weird to think that that's it. I have no parents. And I think the reason I'm finding it so hard is because I don't have any family really either. The family I do have, I'm either estranged from or they live far away. So when mum died, it felt very much that was it. And I don't have anyone to talk with about mum, not about her dying, but about her life. You know, when a family member dies, you end up sitting and chatting with other family members about that person's life. And I don't have that. So it feels like when mum died, everything just disappeared. And I think that is making it really hard as well. I also think it's complicated by the fact that I'm transgender. And in a lot of ways, I'm only really young. Yes, I'm 45. But in how I feel about things, I've only really been alive for 10 years. I got clean and sober in 2010, and then I transitioned a couple of years later, and I really see that getting sober as when I began living, because I've drank since I was a teenager. I pretty much walked through most of my life because of all the pain I was in and needing to blank it out. So to suddenly become clean and sober and to start living, I'm catching up with where I was back when I was 13, you know, and I feel too young to not have any parents. It's like I feel in so many ways like a teenager and I still need my mum. And it feels really weird to say that, but it's the truth. I need my mum. I really need family. I really need parents. And it's just, I think this is what's making it so tough for me to actually properly process this grief. And I think what I need to do is find somebody who is skilled enough to unwrap this massive ball of string that I've talked about a few times. Because I think grief counselling isn't going to be enough. I think I need someone who can understand how complex this is. That in a lot of ways, mum died just when things were going so well and I was coming to life and there was so much to share with her. Mum dying also brought back the fact that dad's gone and now I've got no family. And mum dying in the situation where there's no extended family is making me feel in limbo. And all of these are quite complex things that need unpacking with somebody who knows what they're doing. And I think that's what I need to do. And I think today I just wanted to share it because I haven't really written or made videos about mum. And it's not like me, because this is how I deal. You know, I make videos, I write, and then when I'm speaking and when I'm writing, things are making sense. That's what I do. I love it. But when it comes to mum, it's a real block. I can't talk about it. I can't write about it. It's just stuck. And so I just wanted to share it with you today, really. Because I know there are other people out there who are in the same situation and who've lost their parents. And, you know, I'm not alone in this. There are many, many people that lose both their parents at all manner of different ages in life, and I think no matter what age you lose all parents, it's going to be tough. And I'd really love to talk to other people who get it. That'd be really nice if you're out there, you get it, if you could leave me a message. But I also wanted to share the ways I'm trying to start dealing with it at the moment, because I am very aware that this is actually one of the key issues, the feeling of being an orphan, because that's how it feels. And so what I'm trying to do is kind of flip it, because I talk about this all the time, you know, it's not about ever denying how you feel. How I'm feeling is valid, and it's important to acknowledge it. It's okay to feel like this. But at the same time, there is other things to be grateful for, and to remind myself of that helps. No, I don't have family around, but what I do have are an absolutely incredible partner and amazing friends. On Mum's anniversary at the weekend, Chris was incredible. He was so sweet. He arranged a surprise day with my best mate from school, who I've reconnected with, and we spent a day in Brighton together, and they just took me out. We had a bit of a laugh and took my mind off it, and just made me realise what I do have. It doesn't take away from what I've lost, of course, but it helps me to kind of deal with the grief, to think of these things that I'm grateful for. My amazing partner, my amazing friends. And I also remembered that I've got you lot. You have all watched Mum on this channel. You saw her when she first spoke about me being trans and shared her views on that, and then you've seen her in silly videos over the years, and you've seen her as she took ill with the dementia. So you all know Mum, and I'd forgotten about that until recently, and remembered how special that is, that Mum lives on in the people who've already seen the videos of her, and in the people that are going to see the videos of her. You know, that's incredible. So I do actually have lots of people to talk about Mum's life with, and that helps. So I wrote a blog this week kind of sharing all the different things I'm grateful for about Mum, and I'll put a link up to it here, but that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. Not deny how I'm feeling, because I need to feel it, but also to remember all the other good things as well, that I have an alternative family, I have a borrowed family, and they're incredible, and you're included in that, because I'm so blessed to have this much support and understanding from people. And I'm blessed that Mum saw me become the man I was always meant to be, and saw me get clean and sober, and saw me start to make a really amazing life for myself. And she met Chris, you know, and me and Mum made amends, and I moved to Eastbourne and I looked after her. There's so many things to be grateful for, you know. It's just tough. I'm finding it really tough. Grief would be tough anyway, but as I say, I think all of this extra layer of complications on top, mainly the kind of double grief of feeling the loss of Mum and the loss of parental figures in my life, it's kind of compounding it. But anyway, that's my sharing this week. I just wanted to do a really raw, in the moment vlog about how I'm feeling a year after her going, and how I'm feeling is orphaned. Really strange. But what I'm also feeling, because you can feel two emotions at once, it took me many years to understand this, that you can feel really sad, but you can also use other stuff to remind you of all the good things. So I'm sad about Mum going, and I'm sad about being an orphan, but I'm so grateful for the people in my life, the fact that I made amends with my mum, the fact that we had an amazing relationship, the fact that she saw me happy, you know. So it's all about balance, isn't it? Accepting and acknowledging, whilst also looking at the other side as well. So that's me this week. I just wanted this is more of a check-in video than anything else. It's just, this is how I feel. I just wanted to share it. And if it helps anyone, wonderful. And if you relate, amazing. I'd love it if you could leave me a comment in the section below, and really welcome your thoughts, whatever they are, your wise words, or just that you get it. So yes. Right, I'm going to sign off for now, and I will be back next week with a more upbeat vlog. But I know I never have to apologise to you all. I can just be me, and how amazing is that? I'm so blessed that I can do that, and you all get it. So thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care of yourselves, keep on keeping on, and I'll see you next week.